You're wanting to quit tracking macros and you've come to the master for guidance. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over exactly why you should quit tracking macros if your goal is body recomposition and what you can do instead to understand what your intake needs to be to get the actual results that you deserve so you can look like you do 4 to 5 WODs per week and actually start feeling confident in the way you perform. So before we get started, it's some insane amount. I looked it up the other day. I think it's like 70% of you will watch the actual videos, but you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel. And so what I want you guys to do, if you could take literally 3 seconds, hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever we put out new videos like this and it supports the channel. And I'll actually be doing a giveaway soon for those of you that do subscribe and you don't want to miss it. So let's start with the sustainability of tracking and what tracking macros actually is. Tracking macros is 3 numbers that you hit on a daily basis. What are these numbers? These numbers are protein, carbs, and fats. Now you can hit these numbers in any which way that you want, and typically people use a calculator or MyFitnessPal to be able to log foods throughout their day to make sure that they hit these numbers. At first glance, it seems, wow, this is a brilliant idea. I'm able to actually hit my numbers, be within a range, and get the results that I want. However, after just a few weeks of doing this, every single day hitting the perfect gram, it becomes extremely exhausting. So there's 2 types of people. Number 1, your type A people, like myself, need to continue to grind and get the exact number when they track their macros. And for those people, they become extremely exhausted, but they can't quit because that's not part of their type A personality. The base of the pyramid for anything nutrition-wise is having a solid foundation of a relationship with your body and a relationship with food. And this can be compromised whenever you're tracking macros for too long. The second is the type B person and type B personality. And for these people, they just quit tracking macros altogether and they don't get the results they want. So what can be a happy medium? I'm actually going to go over that today in this video. And especially if you wait to the end, I'm going to tell you exactly how to understand your intake without tracking so that you can actually lose fat and build muscle at the same exact time. Now, the other issue with tracking macros is you're not building any habits. Every single day, the same 3 numbers restart. And you can hit these 3 numbers in any which way that you want. You could intermittent fast. You could have 2 meals. You could have 6 meals. You can eat all your protein in the morning or all your carbs at night. It's all random. And when it's random like this, you become exhausted, tiresome, and it feels like a part-time job to do this every single day. You track all of your macros during the week. And then since you're tired and you're busy during the weekend, you just don't track. Now, that's not going to work. And the reason it isn't going to work is because you're not being consistent enough to see results, and the weekend is 20 to 25% of our week. So it's not really going to be conducive towards your goals. Now, for a lot of you doing 4 to 5 watts per week at your CrossFit box, you go in there and you have the workout planned out for you. The warm up, the coach is there, everything is ready to go. This is an amazing feeling. This is why I started doing CrossFit, because I go in there, I'm like, wow, the workout's on the board. I don't have to think about what I'm going to do. This workout, if I do it hard enough and I be in here and I'm consistent, I'm going to get results. It's a great feeling. Tracking macros is not like that at all. Tracking macros is like you going to the CrossFit gym and they give you 3 movements and they tell you to come up with your own workout. It's not really going to be something that you're going to stick with long term, and most people would leave their box if that's the way that coach is programmed. So instead, there are a couple things that you can do in order to not track and reach your body recomposition goals so you can be in a strong mindset and have a healthy relationship with food. Now, first, I'm going to give you guys a couple formulas, super easy for you to understand what your calories and macros need to be. And this is not something we usually give for free, but either way, it's a good baseline. Number 1 is calories. Take your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 14. That's your calories per day. Now that you had this number, you need to figure out your protein, your carbs, and your fats. Your protein, it's going to be anywhere between 0.8 and 1 gram per pound of body weight. Not difficult. So if you weigh 100 pounds, for example, you're going to eat anywhere between 80 and 100 pounds. Most of us weigh more than 100 pounds, but for simplicity purposes, this is what you need to do. Second is carbohydrates. 1.5 times your body weight is a really great baseline. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you're going to eat 150 grams of carbohydrates per day. Next is fat, which is going to be half your body weight. If you weigh 100 pounds, you're going to eat 50 grams of fat. Very easy. Now, in order to understand what to do next, we have to do a couple of things. Number 1, we need to know your schedule. And number 2, we need to understand how to break these macronutrients down into portion sizes. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to figure out how many meals, snacks, and protein shakes you're going to have throughout a day. Let's say 5 total. Make sure that this actually fits your schedule. Lunch at 12:30, then you have a snack after work, and then you go to your box and you get your WOD, and then you have dinner. Make sure that it fits a schedule you can actually follow. Next, you're gonna take the grams, protein, carbs, and fats, and you're gonna divide those numbers by the total number of meal, snacks, and protein shakes throughout the day. If you're gonna have, protein, carbs, and fats, or just protein in general throughout the day, you take 100, you divide by 5, 20 grams of protein. 20 grams of protein is the size of a deck of cards. 30 grams of protein is the size of a cell phone. And this is something we teach in our blueprint system here at CBG so that you know how to incorporate your favorite foods in their portions to know how to build your own blueprint. So once you get here and you've built out your blueprint, you're gonna build out different blueprints for different days. Now you're building habits and you're focused on nutrient timing. Nutrient timing is a way to actually form habits consistently throughout the day to get in your meals, but also fuel your WODs instead of your social life. Especially when eating carbs around your workouts, things can start to get really complicated really quickly. I'll actually do another video on nutrient timing so that you guys can get all the information and benefit. I hope this video helped you guys. We opened 3 last-minute spots for our one-on-one coaching program. This is specifically for people that are looking to lock in body recomp in the next 60 days and don't want to track macros. So ask yourself, am I someone that kind of knows what to do, but I'm not implementing it or holding myself accountable enough? And maybe I just want a plan built for me that I know is predictable and is going to work. Then this could be for you. You could go ahead and click the link below. You can learn a little bit more about our program at the very least, and we could see if we're a good fit to work together. Now, I hope you guys loved this video. I'll see you guys on the next one, and YouTube wants you to watch this video next.